Why hello fellow Patriots, and welcome to another midweek reaction episode on the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events and modern issues and culture now, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today we're going to be listening to another of Dr. Yuval Bibi's songs. He has a new song out called Big Boy Pants. We're going to be listening to this together. You'll see my first time listening reaction as well as some commentary. Make sure to like this video as well as the original, and also subscribe to this channel as well as Dr. Bibi's channel that will be linked down below. Let's kick tires, shall we? Get right into it. Nice starting tune.
You've been there all along, ivory tower, telling us what to see, think, and hear. You've strung us along, relentless big brother, deciding what we should all fear. I'm taking off my training weed.
So before we get into the next part, so I've got the lyrics pulled up too. So, been there all along, ivory tower, asserting to what to see, think, and hear. You strung us along, relentless big brother, deciding what we should all fear. So I'm not 100% certain, but to me this feels either like politicians or the news media. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting so far. Kind of, telling us what to think and hear, telling us what we should fear, stringing us along. Like that's the vibe I'm getting here right out the gate. So let's back it up just a little bit and we will keep going.
What we should all fear. I'm taking off my training wheels, putting on my big boy pants, learn how to think again, saying what I want out loud. You've been telling them lies.
Okay, so I'm taking off my training wheels, putting on my big boy pants, learning how to think again, saying what I want out loud. Okay, so this sounds like he's liberating himself from the entire, what would you call it? Like the trap that we're all kind of in when it comes to consuming modern media. So big boy pants, got to learn to think for yourself. It's true. Educate yourself, think for yourself. Don't just blindly take what other people say. Let's back it up a few seconds.
Saying what I want out loud. You've been telling them lies. Ivory tower, screaming our country is systemically bad. You've made up some stories, create a big brother, but we plainly see who pays for your ads. I'm taking off my training weed.
Okay, so you've been telling them lies, ivory tower, screaming that our country is systemically bad. So this, to me, I'm getting definitely more of a mainstream media vibe here. I mean, politicians do this too, don't get me wrong, but the media and in general, whether it's the news or just pop culture media, is constantly telling us that our culture, our way of life, our history, everything is some form of ist and it's bad or evil. But man, you just look at the things they're doing. Like it's projection, like perfect projection. They are saying that we are all the debauchery and all of the evil that they are. So I get this. Like the lyrics so far make a lot of sense. Got to free yourself. Think for yourself. Future editing me coming back. How did I miss the opportunity to have commentary on the line? We know who's paying for your ads. Oh my gosh. How much of our media now is driven by who pays for what ads? Like look at the ad types on all the news, on all the politician commercials, all the things. If it's not some liberal organization, it's probably a liberal person. It's probably some company out there who's trying to score some sort of DEI or DIE points. Might be just George Soros. Who knows? But you know what? Back to the program. I don't know how I missed that. Let's get back to it. Thanks.
Putting on my big boy pants, learn how to think again, saying what I want out loud.
And that's the other thing. We need to start saying whatever we want out loud. We have our First Amendment. I know in New Mexico, the governor is trying to suspend the Second Amendment. Good luck there, lady. But we have a First Amendment. And part of that First Amendment is freedom of speech. That is critically important. We cannot keep letting people shut us down and not letting us talk because of fear. That only works because we let it work. Like we see that Rich Men North of Richmond, right? The song that I reviewed last week. We just need to say it out loud, people. Don't be afraid. Say it out loud.
You've been bending reality, ivory tower. God complex is a terrible pain. You've succumbed to your nature, controlling Big Brother. What was broken here won't come together again. I'm taking out my training wheels.
So bending reality, God complex. Yeah, this definitely, like, I mean, it could still go either way, whether it's for politicians or for the media, but I still get a little bit stronger of a media vibe. And I'll have to ask Dr. Bibi what the actual target of this was. But I do also really like the artwork for the song. It's a father helping his son learn how to put on his big boy pants. He's involved in his life. He's showing him the way of the world. He's got a nice, pretty American flag right behind him. It's a nice looking thing. Kind of like this eye test that I have behind me from Dr. Bibi. Piece of art he did as well. You can get one. And the other thing is they're trying to make sure that what they're breaking can't be put back together again. But we all know that if we revert to our core principles, we could restore our communities. We could. It could happen. And we should do it. Don't let these people divide us and break us so that we can't be put back together again. We can. Get involved. Do your part. Help each other. Care about each other. Do the right thing.
Come together again. I'm taking out my training wheels, putting on my big boy pants. Learn how to think again, saying what I want out loud. You've overstayed your welcome, ivory tower. You know it just as well as we do. You're too proud to quit.
Wow, they've definitely overstayed their welcome. They are screwing everything up, right? And we are getting to the point, and last week's song proves it, how popular it is, right? And we can make these songs just as popular. But people are getting up to here with having people tell you that they know how to live your life better than you do. And they are too proud to quit. They're so full of themselves, they can't help it. They have to be involved in your life. They need that power. They feed off of it. We need to take it away from them the proper way, not in a crazy way, but we need to vote these people out, man. We're coming up on an election year. How is it that a Congress with an approval rating in the teens keeps getting reelected? That says a lot about us, but it also says a lot about the system that we're in. We can change it. Back it up a little bit.
As well as we do. You're too proud to quit. Childish Big Brother, credibility shot. Your time's up too. I'm taking out my training wheels, putting on my big boy pants. Learn how to think again, say what I want out loud. I'm taking out my training wheels, putting on my big boy pants. Learn how to think again, saying what I want out loud.
Ah, nice closing. So that was actually a pretty neat little tune. I liked it a lot. Thank you very much, Dr. Bibi, for sharing that with us. So one of the last lines in the song is that their credibility is shot and their time's up too. I mean, how many times in the last couple of years has the credibility of our politicians, of the mainstream media, been called into question? I mean, they'll say one thing and then they do another. You know, Uncle Joe isn't part of his son's business. Now he is. COVID could never have come from a lab. Now it might have. You have to listen to this. Now you don't. Oh, you know, masks help. Then they didn't. Then they did. There's so many things, man, that the credibility of everything is just shot. We need to be putting on our big boy pants, and we need to start thinking for ourselves and educating ourselves. We can't just keep blindly trusting what other people tell us. And I think that's the core message here. Put on your big boy pants, everyone. Think for yourself. Free yourself from their control. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but like, they're kind of evil. So I figure that's fair. But thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon to be notified when I upload new content. Please share the video with friends, family, churchgoers, co-workers, and whoever else you might get a hold of during the day. Spread the word. Help everyone else put on their big boy pants. This weekend's video is going to be our first step delving into the articles of the U.S. Constitution. This is going to be a fun series. I'm enjoying it so far. I look forward to continuing it with you all. Take care, everyone, and God bless. Bye for now.
Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.